Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Please feel free to write to me at walkwithtak@gmail.com if you have any question regarding to this video or any other videos that I posted in the past. If you have any comment or any videos that you would like me to make, please enter it below the video. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. The goal of my YouTube channel is to help you to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. Home cooking is important not only for you to eat healthier, but it also allows you to eat better food. And home cooking can be a lot of fun, particularly when you cook without recipes. And my fast cooking system is designed to help you to make home cooking practical, efficient, creative, and fun. And most importantly, it will allow you to cook almost anything that you want with spontaneity and intuition. Now, this video is a good example to demonstrate how to cook a fried rice. Instead of according to recipes, you will use a template. A template is a set of basic guidelines that will help you to cook a particular dish. But with template, you can easily make modifications and substitutions. Now, this fried rice template is based on how you would like the ingredients to blend with the rice. The first thing that I'm going to do in making this fried rice is with the assumption that you might like onion in your fried rice. Now, onion is great for create aroma in any type of dishes. And the idea of using onion in this dish is very similar to you use onions like when you make a spaghetti dish or make a chili, because onion provide not only texture, but it also provide great aroma for the dish. And you can do the same thing with fried rice. So the first step is that when you want to use onion in the fried rice, you have to saute the onion first, because onion takes a little bit time to cook. So by sauteing it, it will soften the texture of the onion, and this will allow it to blend better into the fried rice. So you can consider this as a modification to the basic template. Now, when it comes to fried rice, according to the template, the rice plays a critical role. The rice has to be pre-cooked, of course, and it is stored in the refrigerator for about 24 to 48 hours, because this will dry out the rice and it will prevent the rice stick to the bottom surface of the wok. Now, I break up the rice using a tool called hamburger meat masher. Now, this is a really great tool which normally used for break up hamburger meat when you make spaghetti sauce or make chili, but this is also works well in breaking up the rice. Now, in this case, I use a slightly different approach in cooking the egg. Now, egg is an important part of a fried rice, but it's not necessary. You can always cook a fried rice without egg, but egg adds both flavor and texture to the rice, and of course it also adds the protein to the rice. And in this case, I'm going to fry the egg differently than I normally do. I'm going to put a little bit of oil in the middle of the wok, and this is the advantage of the wok, which will allow you to use the wok for almost different type of cooking functions. In this case, I use the wok like a small frying pan. I then push the rice to the side of the wok because the wok has a sloped side, and this will prevent the rice from getting burned. For most templates of fried rice, egg is an essential part. But here's a demonstration of a variation how you can cook the egg. Of course, you can cook the egg separately from the fried rice and add it later, or you can cook the egg first and then add the rice. But in this case, I cook the rice first and then I add the egg to the wok. And the intention is that I'm going to mix the rice with the egg before the egg actually get cooked. Now, you can add many ingredients to a fried rice. Vegetable ingredients is great because they add nice flavor to the fried rice. They also add texture. Now, in this case, I use frozen vegetable mix. This is a very convenient way because the frozen vegetable mix already cut in small pieces, which is fitting for the fried rice. This frozen vegetable mix has 4 different kinds of vegetables. It contains sweet peas, sweet corn, carrot, and green bean. Now, the nice thing about this vegetable mix is that both the sweet peas and sweet corns will add sweetness and great flavor to the rice, in addition to the texture they provide. Now, you can also add protein to a fried rice, and in this case, I'm going to add some ham. Now, this particular ham that I use comes in a can. Now, this particular ham has great flavor, and I really enjoy it. But the nice thing is that because it's available in a can, so I can have it in the pantry. Whenever I want some ham, I can just simply open a can, and then I cut it up into small chunks that is appropriate for the size of the rice. And when you mix it all up, it not only provides a texture to the fried rice, but it also provides saltiness because ham is salty, and it also has some sweetness added to the fried rice. So right here, I have created a fried rice with multiple ingredients. Now, none of these ingredients is a prerequisite for this fried rice, because basically you can substitute any of these ingredients according to how you like your fried rice, and in many cases also based on what might be available to you. Fried rice is such a flexible dish to cook. It is also a very creative dish. I have a friend who always cooks a fried rice after Thanksgiving. And the reason is because she will use the turkey left over from Thanksgiving. And this is her Thanksgiving fried rice. I have another Jewish friend who used to live in New York. And on Christmas Day, since they do not celebrate Christmas, they will always order Chinese food. But when they move to a small community, the Chinese restaurant there is not open on Christmas Day. So then they start to make a fried rice on Christmas Day. And this is their transition meal. So in this case, they will use corned beef, which is a very traditional beef that are used to make a Jewish sandwich. So that is very much similar to the case of ham. So as you can see in here, a fried rice can be used to adapt to many different types of situations depending on what you have available. How long you want to stir the fried rice depends on very much how you like the texture of the rice. If you like the texture of the rice to be dry and crispy, you stir fry it longer because that will evaporate any moisture associated with the food ingredients, and that will give the rice a more crispy texture. Now, there are many different ways to season the fried rice. Most of the time, if you want the rice to stay crisp and dry, you should not season anything that increases the moisture. So in this case, I use some of my wok with tart basic seasoning mix, which will add umami flavor to the fried rice. Again, there are many strategies that you can use in creating your fried rice. A fried rice is truly a most flexible dish for you to cook. And I think fried rice is also, because of its simplicity, it gives you a lot of opportunities to make different types of substitutions. What type of ingredients to use, how you're going to season the fried rice, what type of rice that you're going to use, how long you're going to cook the rice, and all of this provide you a lot of opportunity to tailor the fried rice to your own personal preference. They said home cooking is the best when you have a chance to experiment, because each day, even a small amount of creativity will help our days to be more pleasant, more enjoyable among the hustle bustle of daily life. I post a video each day with the goal to make home cooking as part of your daily routine. Today, more people are interested to cook their own food, and partly because they would like to know exactly what they put into their body. And home cooking works really the best with my fast cooking system. With flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and tempeh-based cooking, you have a lot of possibilities of how to cook your dish. So if you'd like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. So keep on cooking, and I will see you tomorrow.